Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we are going to take a look at the future of the President of France, Emmanuel Macron, and while I'm shuffling the cards, I hope you're doing great. The way I do this shuffling, that I kind of let the cards to fall out, so I'm kind of shuffle them until they jump out. So sometimes this can take longer, sometimes this can take faster as well. It really depends on what the universe wants. But if you're wanting to skip, you are definitely able to do it in the description, and you are able to jump to the reading itself. So hope to see you on the other side. And if you're still with me, definitely let me know in the comments as well, where are you watching from. It's always very exciting to see where people are tuning in from, and I always kind of surprised to see the new regions, because the stats only shows you certain ones. But anyway, I hope your year is going really well for you. And what you need to know about my channel, that I have quite a few interesting readings that in the same topic. For example, I've done readings for other countries or other state figures, so definitely check those out. But I also have great monthly readings for every sign that might be able to help you, to guide you in terms of where your life is heading, where your life is, what energies you can expect. Okay. All right. Oh wow, a lot of cards jumped out. I need to kind of pick them up. And if you're kind of wondering, like, why am I not, you cannot see the shuffling, because I'm simply behind an iPad, right? So it's very, very hard for me to physically be in front of it. But anyway, I hope that you're kind of believing whatever I have. And I kind of know that people who doesn't want to believe, it doesn't matter whether they can see or not. But anyway, I have no kind of connection to any kind of political parties in France. I live in Canada. But let's jump to it. So first of all, in the center of his reading, we do have the Four of Wands, which is a card of milestones, stability as well, and indicating that there's some great celebrations in his life. Now I know that some of you, if you're just watching, you might be saying, "Oh my God, he's unpopular." Yes, I know that he's unpopular, but this card is showing some stability, and you definitely need to watch the whole reading as well. But anyway, this card is showing some opportunities that are opening for him, because this is a card of new chapters, new beginning. This is the card of 1111, when the doors are opening. So maybe there are some international opportunities that might come into play here. or new collaborations that might be happening. This is also connected to the home, so might be connected to France as a whole, as a nation as well. But I think there's some stability and opportunities and celebrations as well. But anyway, let's see the other energies. The first card we have here is the Page of Cups. So Page of Cups is a card that's connected to messages, surprises as well. So maybe there's something here that comes in as a message or a dream for him that kind of surprises him. It's a very dreamy card. It can be a sign that maybe he is not realistic. Maybe he is kind of focusing too much on an ideal situation as opposed to being connected to realism. The next card in his reading is the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords, again, there's kind of a lot of page energies. So we have two pages, and what we need to know about the pages, that first of all they do bring messages and updates, but they also can be connected to people that are not mature enough. So maybe this is indicating that he is not mature enough. He's a dreamer, he's very vigilant as well, or learns things as he goes, but can be also that he's surrounded by people that are not mature enough. But anyway, there's definitely that question here of people that are, maybe it is just indicating that he's too young for the position that he's in. But when we look at the Page of Swords is somebody who is very vigilant, somebody who is very curious, somebody who is paying attention to what's kind of happening and assessing things, learning things, can be connected to gossip. I'm not sure if there has been gossips around him. If there has been gossips, it can be connected to his marriage, because the Four of Wands is a marriage card as well, so maybe there has been some gossips connected to his relationship. I know that he's definitely younger than his wife, and I know that I think she was his teacher. But this page also is connected to not just gossips, but also can be connected to spying. So maybe there's some kind of a spying energy that's happening here that he might be involved with. We also have here the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is a card of sadness. Five of Cups is the card of sorrow, when you're kind of regretting something, when you lost something or something negative happened into your life, and you kind of keep rethinking it, and you're not focusing on the opportunities. But again, I think this card is showing that not everything has been lost. So I'm not sure what kind of a loss he went through, but I think he's very much involved with that, and he has hard time getting over it. Again, it might be connected to gossip, it can be connected to spying as well, but there's some kind of an energy here that he has hard time of getting over something. The next card we have here is the Wheel of Fortune, which is a card that indicates that the universe is kind of bringing some kind of an opportunities for him. This is a card when you're kind of everything is lining up, when everything is kind of happening for a reason. This is kind of like, I think he meant to become the president of France. He's definitely something that it is kind of in the written, right? The energy of this card is being at the right time, at the right place, and meeting the right people. So I think the universe has been definitely working on his behalf, that he is still in that position what he is. And I know you're gonna be like, oh my God, we don't like him, we hate him, blah blah blah. But this is what the card are telling us, and you need to kind of watch it until the end. Now the next card we have here is the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is the card of lying, cheating, and stealing. So this is a card that can be connected to being dishonest, when somebody is not telling the truth, when somebody is doing underhanded action, when somebody is just not like, you know, somebody who is like trying to be out clever people. So I don't know, like, you know, how honest you think he is in France, but I think this is a great indication that there's some lying, cheating, and also stealing might be happening. So let me know in a comment what do you think this is, especially if you live in France. But this is also a card of trying to apply a new strategy. Because, you know, yes, he's stealing because he doesn't want to fight, right? I mean the card, not him personally. So I think some diplomatic approach might be very important here. This might be also like very interesting to see in conjunction with the Page of Swords, because, you know, the Page of Swords is spying, and you can kind of see that, okay, he is kind of stealing those swords when nobody's watching. So there's definitely some spying happening here, or secrecy, which I think he might be regretting here with that Five of Cups energy, because I think there's some regret that's coming from that end. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of his reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying this video, or definitely check out my other videos as well. But let's continue with his reading. His reading continues in the future with the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card of disappointment, the card of sadness, the card of loss. So I think things are not going to go well for him. Things are going to be kind of breaking up for him, in a sense that whatever... because this is a typical loss card, and he has two cards that are connected to loss. This can be connecting to losing power. This can be connected to any kind of disappointment that hurts him, because this is something like, you know, the Three of Swords is all about feeling something that hurts you really, really badly. But I think whatever this is, it's gonna be... it can be connected to, because he has here the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever this sadness, whatever this pain is, it is, or whatever this loss is, it's gonna bring something better in his life. He also has here the Death card, which is the card of endings and new beginnings. So I think there's something that's gonna end for him. The stability. It can be his power as well, that might be coming to an end. And this is like a natural end of something where, you know, he just run the course of what he had to do. And there's a new chapter that's coming into his life, and he shouldn't really fight this, but I think he will, because you have a lot of sadness attached to this with this Three of Swords energy. But again, faith is definitely in motion here with the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune. So I think he doesn't see it yet, but I think this is going to be a positive change for him. Now, this can be also connected to his marriage. I don't know if what is the situation of his marriage. It might be connected to that, because you kind of have this cheating card. So if you know anything about that regards, definitely put it in the comment, because like, you know, this is a card of home, marriage, cheating, sadness, gossip around it, and something is coming to an end for him. It can be a relationship or his power. And the next card is the Hanged Man, which is a card of showing that things are not happening for him as he would like to see it. Things are stuck, and he needs to approach his position from a new perspective, a fresh perspective, in order to get unstuck. Or he needs to give up something, right? Because this is a card of surrendering in terms of giving up something or letting go of something as a whole. But let's see, what do we have here for him at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands, indicate that the things are going to be speeding up. Things are going to be evolving fast for him. It's a positive evolution as well. So I think whatever this big change is coming into his life, I think it's going to happen fast. It might be connected to a trip as well, or some kind of a positive news as well. But let's pull a card from this deck as well. And what we have here is Full Cup. Seeking the Holy Grail, life mission, greatest desire, thirst for more, fulfilled. So I think he's going to be able to achieve something that he's been looking for, his life mission, and I think he's going to overall feel fulfilled. I think he's going to be able to find some new things in his life that's going to make him probably happier than he is now. So that's all I have. Let me know what you think in the comment about him, about his future, but please be nice with each other.